Hello again to another Agakala React, and today is date night!
Yeah. I got all dressed up. No, we're date night.
Yeah.
She made me do it. Anyways.
Yeah, I didn't make him do it.
Yes.
Because I was editing the last ones from the last time we were recording, and his shirt is just like food and all the piece of stuff, and I just did not like that shirt.
Yeah, I just, walk around and stuff. I slept in all day. This way I'm dressed for the night, ready to go to bed. Yes.
Yeah.
Stuff I wear to the store.
But I'm dressing nicely now today, so I want you to look nice too next to me.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, what are we watching?
We are watching 11 foods to stockpile that never expire from the bug out location. It's very interesting because eventually, if I won the lottery, I would like a bunker. And food that never expires would be perfect. So.
And Tesla robots.
Oh yeah. If they're cheap,
Okay. Don't start on that now.
Okay.
Just get into the video.
Imagine never having to throw away expired food again. That's every prepper's dream, right? Well, guess what? It is possible. In this video, I'm going to go over 11 foods that never expire. Now, this doesn't mean that it's going to last 350 years. But a lot of these foods may outlast you. In uncertain times or emergency situations, having a stockpile of survival food can provide you with peace of mind, knowing that you and your family, your loved ones are taken care of. Certain pantry foods like box meals and dried fruit, those things you get from the store, are known for their easy storage. However, there are some...
Just admiring all the American foods, love.
He misses them.
Processed, junk food, all the snacks.
Yeah.
So I see it, I'm going,
Betty Crocker peanut butter or something.
Yeah, that seems interesting.
That doesn't look like it's supposed to be cooked. It's just already done to eat, is it? Or is
mix.
it just mixed?
It's a mix, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's just go.
Specific types of foods that can surpass others in terms of shelf life. These endurance champs are essential for any prepper looking to bulk up their long-term food storage. In this video, I want to go over a few foods that when they're stored properly will last indefinitely. They can be stored away without you having to worry about whether they're going to expire in a year or so, or if they just get completely forgotten about and you have to throw them away. So the first one on the list here, and this is actually 1, 2, and 3, and this is salt, sugar, and honey. The reason I wanted to do these all three together is because these are probably something that are the most well known.
What?
Salt, sugar, and honey are three common kitchen staples known for their long shelf lives.
Something that
Unlike many
everyone
other
have in the
foods
house.
that have expiration dates, these three ingredients seem to last indefinitely. So why is it that salt, sugar, and honey never expire? Let's start with the salt. Salt's a mineral composed of sodium chloride, and it's been used for centuries as a preservative. The way it works is by dehydrating the food and creating an environment that's inhospitable to bacteria and microorganisms. This is why salt meats and fish last for long periods of time without spoiling. Now, as for table salt, this goes through a refining process that removes impurities and additives, so it makes it even more stable and resistant to spoilage than just regular salt. Now, keep in mind, this is as long as they are stored in Mylar bags. As long as it's stored in a cool, dry place, these will remain safe to consume indefinitely. Much like salt, we have sugar. Sugar attracts and retains moisture, which inhibits the growth of bacteria and molds. Sugar also has a low water activity level, which further prevents microbial growth. While sugar may harden over time due to it absorbing the moisture, it doesn't spoil or become unsafe to consume. Properly stored, sugar can last indefinitely without any loss of quality. And then finally, we come to honey, and honey is a natural sweetener produced from bees. Honey is highly concentrated and has really low water content, making it inhospitable for bacteria and other microorganisms to survive. Furthermore, honey has a low pH level, which also inhibits the growth of bacteria. So when it comes to salt, sugar, and honey, they all have properties that make them resistant to spoilage and allow them to last indefinitely. Salt's ability to dehydrate and preserve food, sugar's low water activity, and honey's antimicrobial properties all contribute to their long shelf lives.
What?
Okay, so on to number 4 here, and this is canned meat, a protein powerhouse. When it comes to survival food, canned meat is the top contender. Not only does it provide a good source of protein, but it also has an impressive shelf life. Canned meats like chicken, beef, and pork can last much longer than the best by date or the expiration date printed on the can. The key is to ensure that the cans are in good condition, they don't have any dents, they don't have any bulges, or anything that would indicate that the food inside may be bad. Also, when you do open them, make sure and do a visual inspection, smell them. That's your best tool, is probably your nose. The main reason behind canned meat never expiring is the process of canning itself. Canning involves sealing the meat in an airtight container and subjecting it to high temperatures. Effectively, this kills the bacteria and the microorganisms that could cause spoilage. The absence of oxygen and the high temperatures used during the canning process create an environment that's inhospitable to the bacteria, and this prevents their growth and ensuring the meat stays safe to consume for years and years. Now, it is important to note that while canned meat may not technically expire, its quality and taste may deteriorate over time. So the texture and the flavor may change and the nutritional value in the meat may decrease. It's still going to be safe to eat. So number 5 here, we have white rice, long grain rice. White rice is one of these survival foods that shouldn't be overlooked. Researchers have found that when stored properly, like Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and at room temperature, white rice can maintain its nutrient content and its flavor for up to 30 years. Makes it an excellent option for long-term food storage. Rice has been a staple food for centuries due to its incredible longevity, so it's really no wonder that it's become such a popular choice with preppers or those seeking long-term food storage options. Now, unlike brown rice, white rice has a longer shelf life due to the absence of the natural oils. The absence of these oils prevents spoilage, ensures that the rice will remain edible for extended periods of time. So keep that in mind. Brown rice is you've only got a few years on, and white rice is much, much longer than that. Number 6 here on the list is pasta. And pasta is not only a versatile ingredient in the kitchen, but it's also a reliable survival food. With proper storage, pasta can last for 20 or 30 years. Now, in the kitchen, in the packaging that comes from the stores, you're looking at a couple years. But if stored properly, it makes an excellent addition to your long-term food storage supply. Now, to ensure the longevity of your pasta, make sure you store it in airtight containers like 5-gallon buckets, inside Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, in a cool, dry place. This will help prevent moisture and pests from compromising its quality. With pasta in your long-term food storage, you can whip up a comforting meal even in the most challenging of times. Whether you're talking about spaghetti noodles or macaroni, there are many different types of pasta to choose from.
Bread.
One of the main reasons pasta lasts so long is because it's made from durum wheat. And durum wheat is a hard variety of wheat with high protein content. This high protein content makes pasta less susceptible to spoilage and degradation over time. Also, the low moisture content in pasta inhibits the growth of bacteria and mold, which further contributes to its long shelf life.
Exclusive to Super Value Real Rewards card members. Qualities.
Okay. So, what do you think so far?
Stuff I knew already. Not the canned meat. I thought, that stuff would go bad even if it's in airtight containers, cans. I think we lasted longer than I would. Yourself?
It would. No, I'm so far. Yeah, it's kind of like I already knew stuff like that, but it's just I was thinking the fact that you were much more. Shortly after you moved to Ireland, moved with me, you were kind of more towards like something out of date. I'm gonna throw that away.
Oh, yeah, that's how it is. You're told best before date. As soon as it hit midnight on that date, get rid of it. Yep, it's no longer edible.
He changed a lot.
Yes, I did.
That time.
It's not fuzzy. It's good.
Maybe not like that, but yeah, but I kind of more check the quality, how it smells and stuff like that. Just check it how it is, because a lot of things just have those best before dates. It's just it's just there for
It's a guideline.
guideline. So most of the time they're probably gonna be fine for another time. I don't know how long, but just have to check it. Yeah, so.
A long shelf life. Much like rice, the simplicity of pasta makes it an ideal choice for long-term food storage because it requires minimal preparation and can be cooked with a variety of different ingredients, which makes it suitable for a wide range of meals. Whether it's being used for base sauces, soups, casseroles, or just simply, making spaghetti by itself. Pasta provides a filling option for long-term food storage.
I haven't had a pasta.
All right, so
in a
number
long time.
7
Yes.
here on the list is beans, and
Tomato
this
like
is
tomato
the
sauce.
prepper favorite,
But,
right? Beans and
Alfredo, we
rice.
good too.
Dried beans are a nutritional powerhouse and also an essential component of any survival food pantry or anyone's long-term food storage. They're rich in protein, fiber, essential minerals, which makes them an excellent source of sustenance during emergencies
nice.
or long-term
Colorful.
situations. While the overall quality of beans may decrease after 30 years or so, they're still considered acceptable for consumption.
And guess what? You
Just
can
like
plant them
everything
too.
else, to store beans for
These?
the long haul,
All dried out?
you need to
I'm
ensure that they're
presuming
properly...
that pretty much just the seeds of bean seeds that you're buying the thing, it's pretty much just dried out beans. The germination gonna be lower after years and years of storing it, but they still should, some of them would probably germinate and you can actually grow more plants from it. So,
dried and free of moisture before sealing them in airtight containers with Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. This all helps to prevent mold and insect infestation. When the time comes that you have to rely on beans or any of these on this list as a survival food, you'll be grateful that you have a supply of these nutrient-dense beans at your disposal. Number 8 here on the list is canned fruits and vegetables. In times of crisis or when fresh fruits and vegetables aren't available, it's crucial to maintain a balanced diet that includes the fruits and vegetables. And it's important to include these in your long-term food storage.
We had chili yesterday, and our bellies are quite loud today.
Yes, especially last night. It was a warm night.
Yeah.
Fruits and vegetables are an excellent option for this because
Strong
they
corn.
retain their nutrients and
fruit
flavor
technically, Bob.
for extended periods of time. And just because the best by date on the can says it's going to last a couple years, canned foods, much like the meat, last far beyond what the manufacturer stated expiration date or best by date is. The main reason these manufacturers put those dates on the can is a recommendation when that food is going to taste the best, when the consistency is going to be the best, but it doesn't mean that's when the food starts to spoil. The process of canning itself ensures that the food inside that can, as long as the can is not damaged, is going to last for years past that quote-unquote expiration date or best by date. Number 9 here I've got on the list is alcohol. And this may not seem like long-term food storage. It does have its merits. Certain types of alcohol, like vodka, have an indefinite shelf life. Although other flavors may change over time due to oxidation, as long as the bottle is sealed properly, the alcohol will remain safe to consume. In addition to providing a source of relaxation, comfort, or an escape, depending on how much you drink during challenging times, alcohol can also be used for medical purposes. It can serve as an antiseptic, a disinfectant, and even a pain reliever. Just remember to consume in a situation like that. You may want to escape, the realities of the world, but consume alcohol responsibly and in moderation. To me, alcohol just is so versatile and has so many different uses. Even if you don't store it for consumption, it's still something that's nice to have around. You put it on the shelf, and you don't have to worry about it going bad. You don't have to worry about rotation and inventory, anything like that. Number 10 here on the list is rolled oats, good old-fashioned oatmeal, right? When it comes to long-term food storage, rolled oats are a breakfast staple and shouldn't be overlooked. Not only are they hearty and nutritious, but they also have an impressive shelf life. When stored properly in a cool, dry place inside of Mylar bags, rolled oats can last 20 or 30 years. While rolled oats are pretty versatile, They're not as versatile as, say, the rice or the pasta, but they can be used in various recipes. Like I said, the oatmeal, you've got granola bars, you've got cookies, a lot of different things you could do with those rolled oats. So their versatility and super long shelf life really make them an excellent addition to any long-term food storage plan. Number 11 here on the list is powdered milk. And in the absence of fresh milk, powdered milk is a reliable and long-lasting dairy alternative. It's not going to taste as good as regular milk, but it is an alternative.
Eric, wanna say
It's a
something?
popular...
Yes. It all depends how much powder you put in it. The less powder, it'd be like light milk. The more powder, it'd be like full milk. So it tastes just like regular milk, as long as you put the correct amount of powder in there. And you chill it overnight. If you make it and drink it right away, it's not going to taste right. If you chill it overnight, it's going to taste just like regular milk. We have stuff years old there. Somewhere. we buy milk and then we don't drink it all. So if we use powdered milk, we just make what we need for the night and then or the next day, and then
we don't really use that much milk anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
you're the milk drinker here. I sometimes would use some to do some porridge. I like it with my milk.
For cooking, you know, you need like milk for cooking, just make it, throw it in. It costs more. I think it's €5 per bag.
But it more out of it, yeah.
Makes about 9 liters. But it lasts a long time.
Yeah.
You know, compared to fresh milk. You buy it, spoils, get rid of it. This one you just make as you need, and it lasts.
And when you open it, you put it into jars, so it's airtight as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good
so
stuff.
we kind of know about that.
Yeah. I recommend it.
Your choice for survival food due to its extended shelf life and ease of storage. Storing powdered milk in Mylar bags is an excellent way to ensure its long shelf life and that it maintains its quality over time. The shelf life of powdered milk stored in Mylar bags really depends on various factors like the quality of the milk, the storage conditions, and the specific brand. When stored properly, though, in a cool, dry place and away from direct sunlight, powdered milk can typically have a shelf life of around 20 years or more. So like I said, this extended shelf life really makes it an ideal option for emergency storage. It's good if you have children that are eating breakfast cereals, or even yourself. It's good for baking and different recipes that require milk in them. Just a great option to have in your long-term food storage. So when it comes to survival food and your long-term food storage, stocking up on some of these long-lasting options is essential. Whether you're a prepper or you're just simply somebody looking to be prepared for an emergency, having a supply of durable and nutritious foods will really give you peace of mind. From canned meats to rice to powdered milk, there's just a wide range of options to choose from. And by incorporating these survival foods into your pantry, you'll be ready to tackle any situation that comes your way. And another great thing about all of these foods is they really are a fairly low-cost option to bulk up your food storage. It does require a little bit of work putting them in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers and inside a 5-gallon bucket or storage container.
I'm surprised it did not have to
but it really will save you a lot of money, and it really will bulk up your food storage.
Which barbecue sauce would I buy? We have Bullseye there, but that's like an expensive brand in the States.
Is it cheap here? No.
Cheaper, yeah.
Is it cheaper?
Smaller bottles.
Yeah, so it's not really cheap. No, I hear it a lot because I'm in this canning group on Facebook, and a lot of people do like the mock version of the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce themselves, and I never heard about it before then. And one time I was in the supermarket and it was there, an offer. It's not the usual thing to get in Ireland, so I got it, and it's actually really, really tasty. But I think we don't have any, so. Yeah. So maybe one of those days we might do our own sauce.
Yeah, eventually, one day.
Yeah.
When we have time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Plan, and you will be glad you have them when the time comes.
That's some.
Also, if you have anything I didn't add to this list, make sure and leave a.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it here now. So we are not preppers.
Wish we were.
No, we don't have to be. Do you really think that we need to prep for like the next 20 years to have a food storage and stuff like that because something gonna happen?
Yes.
I don't think that.
If we buy the food now, it'll be cheaper than 10 years from now.
Yeah, that's not prepping though.
Sure, I mean, we'll use what we prep, but if we just buy it now, prep it, eat as we go, we'll save a lot of money in the long
Well,
run.
yeah, that's why I want to do canning and stuff like that, and we're just gonna kind of get around.
We don't have space.
We don't have space for it too.
We need a barn. That'd be perfect.
Barn.
A barn, bunker underneath.
Bunker.
Be awesome.
Yeah, Superman thing. With the Superman's
Spaceship.
spaceship underneath.
Spaceship.
Anyway, I thought it's gonna be an interesting video to watch with you.
What are you on?
Yes. We went to sleep late again.
I want to see there.
We are terrible on Saturday night. We are just not. Well, I'm not an early person. You are kind of early person.
I was full of
but
caffeine.
You can stay long hours too. So
Yeah.
you can even sleep longer than me.
The
So.
caffeine keeps me awake, but as soon as I close my eyes, I'm like,
I'm still trying to get up kind of normal time so we don't I don't sleep too long.
yeah.
So yay. Now, have anything to add?
No, that's a good video.
Well done as well. It was nicely enjoyable. Hi, thank you very much for watching. You see Eric next week and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye.